Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Speak Easy English. I'm Lisa, and as always, I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Tommy.
Hi, Lisa, and hello to all English learners. I'm Tommy. Today, we have something really exciting lined up for you.
That's right, Tommy. Today we're going to talk about common phrases that English learners should avoid to improve their fluency and confidence.
Exactly, Lisa. Let's dive right in.
So, you want to speak English fluently. You want to sound natural and confident when you talk. You want to walk into a room and express yourself with ease. And guess what? I believe in you. You can do this.
There are a few things you need to stop saying right now. Are you ready to find out what they are? Well, let's do this together.
Number 1. Stop saying, "It's too difficult." I hear this all the time from English learners all over the world, and I bet you've said it too at some point.
It's too difficult. English is just too hard. Sound familiar? Well, it's time to change that mindset. Instead of saying, "It's too difficult," say, "I just need more time to understand this."
Let's say that again. I need more time to understand this. Words have power. When you say something is too difficult, you're telling your brain to shut down, to give up. But when you say, "I need more time," you're giving yourself permission to grow and improve.
You are smart. You are capable. You can speak English fluently. So, from now on, don't say, "It's too difficult." Say, "I just need more time to understand this."
Never say, "It's too difficult" again. Got it? Instead, tell yourself, "I need more time to understand this." Deal?
Great! Now, let's move on. The second thing you need to stop saying is, "I can't speak fluently."
I don't ever want to hear you say that again. Instead, here's what you should say.
I'm working on improving my fluency. Can you feel the difference? One phrase sounds like you've already failed. The other shows that you're on your way to success. When you tell people, "I'm working on improving my fluency," they'll see your dedication. They'll respect your effort.
Even if you make mistakes, even if you struggle sometimes, saying, "I'm working on improving my fluency," shows that you are determined to succeed.
So, from today, never say, "I can't speak fluently." Instead, say, "I'm working on improving my fluency."
Feels good, right? Now, before we move on, I want to remind you,
Learning English is about practice. Keep using what you learn. Keep challenging yourself. And stay consistent.
Now let's move on. Number 3. Stop saying, "I'll never sound like a native speaker."
Whoa, hold it right there. That's not true, and I don't want to hear you say it again. Instead, I want you to embrace your own unique accent and focus on clear communication.
Instead of saying, "I'll never sound like a native speaker," try saying, "I'm working on my pronunciation," or "I'm improving my communication skills."
Fluency isn't about having a perfect accent. Even in English-speaking countries, people have different accents. In the U.S., someone from Texas sounds different from someone from New York, but they all communicate effectively.
So don't stress about sounding perfect. Instead, focus on being understood. That's the real key to fluency.
Remember, fluency is about expressing your ideas clearly, not eliminating your accent completely.
So instead of saying, "I'll never sound like a native speaker," embrace your own voice and focus on effective communication.
The next thing to stop saying, "I'll never understand native speakers."
That's not true. If you can understand us right now, That means you can understand native speakers. It's all about practice and exposure.
The more you listen to natural conversations, the more familiar you'll become with how native speakers talk. It takes time, but it's absolutely possible.
So instead of saying, I'll never understand native speakers, tell yourself, I'm training my ears to understand English better every day.
And trust us, it works. Many learners have told us that after practicing listening regularly, their understanding improved dramatically.
So keep listening, keep practicing, and never tell yourself, I'll never understand native speakers again.
Now, moving on. Another phrase you need to stop saying is, I'll never be able to write well in English.
Writing is a skill, and just like speaking, it improves with practice. Instead of saying, I'll never be good at writing, say, I'm improving my writing skills every day.
The key is feedback and consistency. Keep writing, get corrections, and learn from your mistakes.
So believe in yourself. Your writing will improve if you keep working on it.
And speaking of improvement, let's talk about memory. Some people say, I have a bad memory for vocabulary.
But the truth is, you just need better learning techniques. The way you study vocabulary makes all the difference.
We all learn differently. Some people remember words better when they use them in conversations. Others need to write them down or create associations.
So instead of saying, I have a bad memory, find the learning method that works best for you.
Absolutely, Lisa. And remember, learning a language is a personal journey. What works for one person might not work for another. The key is to explore different techniques and find what resonates with you.
Exactly, Tommy. And don't forget, consistency is crucial. Regular practice, even if it's just a few minutes each day, can lead to significant improvements over time.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope you found our discussion on memory and vocabulary learning techniques helpful.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are also on their English learning journey.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode.
We'd love to hear about your experiences with learning vocabulary. What techniques have worked for you? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and we'll see you in the next episode of Speak Easy English.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. See you next time. Bye.